And welcome back to Going Medieval. Uh, Due to some technical and environmental issues, I did not publish last week's. It was, honestly, it wouldn't be worth listening to, amongst other things. So I'm going to catch you up on what we've been doing. I now have the ability to build shelves, so I've built them all over the place and sorted them out. So I have shelves for cloth up here near the tailoring bench. I have a Boyer's table up here, which is up here for me basically making some more bows, as bows are much more useful as weapons in this game. Got people running around. My secondary building's almost finished. Just have a little bit more along the outside to do. Inside, I have a stonemason's bench where I am making bricks, because brick walls are better than the regular ones. I have a woodworker's here where I'm mostly dismantling wooden items, getting rid of all the flimsy and highly damaged stuff. I'm doing the same thing here at this smelting furnace to get rid of all the things that are, again, really flimsy or just plain highly damaged. I now have more goats as they are reproducing, and there was a cow just waddling around outside, so I caught that, and it's now in here. I have a dog, which I'm trying to train now, and have not trained it much at all. I've set up for the winter, so there are now braziers in some of the rooms that are in use, which will keep everything warm. And I thought I turned that off. Okay, there. And let's see how we are on research. I'll be able to make something soon. I won't get anything from there. Okay, so blacksmithing will be good. Armor comes off of there. Oh, okay, I will be able to do the armoring stuff. Alright, now you just gotta catch up. And you know what? These guys really need to bring stuff inside. And I should check to see. Clothing, resource. That would be under item. Apparel. Two, three, four, five, six suits of winter clothing, which should be enough considering we're already in winter and everybody's already dressed. What is everybody doing? Constructions. Oh, you can check that. Oh, cap's probably done. And this, yeah. Let's take care of that. We're still getting closer to done. And as you can see, I'm starting to build a passage between here and there. Once it's really done, you don't have too many buildings that are up, or too many paths that are upstairs or open doors, because that's how you get let people in, is having a lot of doors. So I have it's not supposed to be here. So there's plenty of space there for us to do stuff. Pick up from there. And more coal. Silver. Yeah, we need more limestone, but that can wait. Let's see. Now you see how everything's running around, and now the where is he's in that mix somewhere. Okay, there's the actual person who we're supposed to be talking to. Now we can get to some bartering. Research table, not bad. Cartography table. Chronicles. A sturdy headband. Healing kits. Herbs. A fine hood. The hood doesn't do anything. Vinegar, textbook, fine winter clothes. The description had me feeling so much more ready to go. Oh, they're gonna have some good stuff. No, not really. Doggo the goat. There's a name for you. Let's see. Is there anything in here really? We got a bunch of food. Some clothes that don't need right now. Towel that I'm not going to use, but you know what? Let's get rid of this flimsy stuff. Just because nobody likes wearing it. Some of these will get rebuilt anyway, but that'll give me oh well, I'll make a little money out of it. Yeah, now somebody, well, yeah. Okay, good. We got all the bodies out of the way. The smoker's running. Waiting for resources. Oh, just need iron nuggets. Dang, that's a lot of silver. Coal. Still got some iron nuggets. Growth halted. Yeah, growth halted. Growth halted. Growth halted. Yep. Just got to get through the winter. Let the plants start going again. That means that once daytime starts, we need to get some more food. We'll get rid of all these guys because that'll be fast. There we go. I send a lot of people out hunting in the morning. I can't remember if the trees, yeah, they stopped growing too. I'm gonna have to see about plenty of flax and cabbage, so at the very worst I will be able to keep going once the weather stops. There doesn't seem to be any fish. I don't know, there's still fish to fish. Fishing is still available, although so far it hasn't been that viable. Now, let's see how far they can go with the digging. We'll add that in simply so I get enough. Although sometimes the I don't know if it's the pathing or if it's the logic doesn't always work as well as you'd expect it. 3, 4, 5, 6. Right. Once it gets a little bit more reasonable, I will start getting back to expanding the buildings. And people are still hunting. Although, yeah, the hunting's going to be really slow because half the people are out hunting. Although it does level up your marksmanship. And let's see, do we have anything in here? No, we don't. That I'm a little surprised about. Or... no, that's been there for a while. Okay. Oh. You brought it in and just taking it apart right away. Let's see. How are we doing with this? Okay, is a little bit trained. Yeah, now the big thing is getting one of these things trained up enough that it becomes something worthwhile for working with. I think I've mentioned it before, but you can use them to haul stuff for you. Once you can start hauling stuff, you're in a lot better shape. Is that a cat? That is a cat. What is domesticate that thing? Because I'm pretty sure the cat... no, the cat does show up here. It hasn't been domesticated enough to do anything. Which means all it's doing is eating the food that we have. Okay. Yeah, it's the end of the day. Expectations of them possibly being exhausted is okay. Is fine. A bunch of silver, and now going to another night. Let's see what we have left under the wildlife that's being hunted. Oh, we're almost done. So we'll let the day pass through. I'm gonna want another bed down soon. So we'll start building right around here. We'll build up 2 stories because they seem to be coming from here a lot, and then that way they can see down here and take a bunch of pot shots at them. How much do I have? Raw materials. I have a lot of dirt. I have a lot of silver. I have a decent amount of coal. And now I got some limestone bricks. A bunch of iron ingots. Some iron ingots. I should coal, limestone, iron. Right. Okay. Get those out of the way. We're almost done. That's all. That's all that silver. That get turned off. Oh, we'll turn that back on now that we'll keep going. Yeah. Always remember when something gets wrecked, you need to not only rebuild it, but you need to redo the production queues. And the production queues are top to bottom. So let's say we'll go to one that's got a bunch of stuff going on to it. This. So I've got 2 different smelt items for metal. This is going to smelt down things that fall under the correct listings. So this will do metal armor, metal, any kind of metal thing that's under 30% hit points. This one will do any flimsy metal item. And then after that, you want it to produce like iron ingots, silver ingots, gold ingots. Now you notice it says, oh, I should set that to forever so it'll keep making stuff. You'll notice it says waiting for resources. Once it says waiting for resources, that means that's the one that's running right now. And the settlers are suffering from coal because of course they are. Hey, are these things? No, they're planting. Oh. Might as well. I think they just brought, yeah, that was the last thing they were hunting. Where is... Let's see, you got people... Yeah. Just, coal and limestone. Silver, iron nuggets. Do I have anything I need to build? I've got a smokehouse and a smelting furnace. Got all of these things. So yeah, now I'm just waiting until the next thing I gotta build. start making clay bricks, but I don't really have a lot of things that need the clay brick. Well, I don't have a lot of clay right now. Well, honestly, I don't have any clay right now. I'll have to get some sooner or later. Okay, that's all taken care of. That's all built. And we'll finish building that first. Having things, having that extension go out there. Do these sticks? They do decompose. Okay, yeah, it doesn't decompose at all. In theory, it'll decompose. Okay. Okay, good. All the windows are closed. Alright, that's going fast. Who's suffering from the cold? Why are you suffering from the cold? You have a cap, and you have winter clothes. So that might mean that you just don't like the cold. No, you're just cold. Can't really do much about it. Okay, now all we gotta do is okay, I'm keeping a couple at least. We need a couple more. Who was it that was really good at tailoring? Not that. Yeah, there's a bunch of different things you end up having to do now. As the game progresses, you get more and more into, okay, well, what do I gotta do now? And it kind of stacks up. One of the things I do need to do, mature. Okay, it doesn't count as being stunted. If you grow too many trees together, they start getting stunted. They don't grow right. Looks like we're avoiding that so far. We've got all the windows shut. That's probably still kind of cold inside there. I should put in... something to keep it warm. keep working at that. We're gonna need more limestone. And people are still cold. And they replanted it all. I hope that works, because that kind of worries me that they replanted all that stuff. I got a bunch of chronicles. I've got more gold. 15 decorative structures. The decorative structures are actually useful, because if you get these things, make your places where you have the altars into chapels, which gives more religious stuff. And then these tool shelves turn places that have workbenches in them into working rooms, and increases their production as well. But I really think I need... Oh, that's right. Those things are... not really needed anymore. I can't... do I have a deconstruct down here? I thought... Yeah, I do. I can deconstruct all that, get it out of the way. One other thing that I found is that you can't plant right up against the side of a building. Basically, it says you don't have enough light. There are not enough resources, so there's no dead bodies floating around. So now we get to go back and wait. I do like these are proper battlements with matriculations, because you can see here, I can see through this so that anybody directly below is still targetable. There is another channel called Shadiversity. You can go ahead and look at them. He talks about it in a lot more detail. I like watching him for some of that stuff, but it's always a good thing to check out. I'm getting close to time where I'm going to stop. I think what we're going to be going for next is we're going to get some blacksmithing going. And then, yeah, newer weapons and things require the next rank of research, which is a research table that gives you, I can't remember what they call it, textbooks. But that's for time later, and yeah, everything's... Oh well, it's getting away. I'm not going to worry about it now. Be nice if I could hunt it earlier. How did that get way over here? And it's smoking meat. I'll run until the night time, and then I'll get off of here. And nobody's got that right now, so do something with it. More roasted meat. Oh, we should be good on meals for the moment. 25 meals, that's not too bad. Not enough raw anything to do stuff, and then a bunch of wine. A bunch of fodder, so we're good there. Enough raw stuff. Good amount of iron ingots. Good amount of limestone bricks. The bricks are really important because they're going to be the start of my next building, and I'm going to put my next building right over where this line is going, because first there's material that I actually want in there, but secondly, just as important, um, it will give me kind of a secondary position that I can shoot at people from. The best thing to do is you kind of set up your doors. So like, I kind of messed up when I made this. I should have reversed the position of these two rooms so that the door here would be on this side. So then I could place people on here and shoot anybody who's coming to that door, and then people from there could shoot people heading towards this door. Past that, my next building's going to be somewhere around here, and then it's going to be covering that door. And by doing that cross-covering thing, you have better defenses. And okay, he made another cap, and we'll go through that pretty quickly. How is these guys haven't domesticated anything? We're getting a bunch, so this is the other thing you can do when you have stuff in a lot of creatures in the animal pen. You can just go, okay, I'm going to take one or two of them and turn them into lunch. I mean, it's a good setup actually, because it makes it a lot easier. Wild fox. I don't even know why these fences are here, other than to show a pen, because you can't stop any kind of animal from going through there if it's wild. The only thing that actually stops it are real walls and doors. Oh, good. I picked up all that raw meat and started cooking it. Oh, goody. You got 20 now. Oh, 30. I haven't been paying attention. That went fast. With the blacksmithing, I have the reinforced doors will be useful. But I think I might want to pick that up just so I can have more things that are working faster. The decorative banners, it changes the if you're in a room. Let's see, room. There's an impressiveness in the room, a spaciousness and values and all that, but everything kind of spare room under a roof, and it tells you what kind of room you have here. So spare room, spare room. Now a lot of things are listed as a spare room. Pretty much a spare room is anything that isn't anything that doesn't have some other kind of use. This is in a shared chamber. I don't know what the chamber actually does as far as like effects on people. I know that like the like having it listed as a library increases your research rate. Having it counted as a I can't remember what they call it, a workroom or whatever, counts as makes it, produce things faster. There's somebody who made a mod that basically has uh, more types of rooms. Um, a lot of rooms just count as spare rooms. The good comes from its impressiveness, which is based on size and what's in it. Everything has an aesthetic value, and so you get enough things with a good aesthetic value in there, it gets more impressive. Um, it's one of the reasons why you want to upgrade the beds at least once, because the smallest beds are really kind of not useful as far as being impressive. Once you get past the first one, then it's a lot better. Oh, and now we have a passageway going from there to there. We should probably just put another storage room down here. Actually, we should put another storeroom after we put in a door or two. Yeah, doors do two things. One, they keep people out, but two, they're part of the insulation stuff. So this room isn't gonna ever really be all that warm because of the ladder up to the rooftop, and then so that cold would carry all the way down here. By putting a door right here, this whole area will be warmer because there's things holding off the cold from the other end. And then I've almost reached full extension there. And we're almost done digging here. It's animal feed. I'll deal with the missing animal feed. That's right, the freestanding bookshelves have even more space in them. Got a pretty good amount of coal there. Who knows, maybe soon we'll start catching up on the silver. But first you have to get rid of all the iron. And the cat has found one of the empty boxes and knocked it over. So I'm going to call it here. I'd like to thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you again next week. Have a good day, and goodbye.